The circulatory and respiratory systems. First off, the respiratory system. Air is drawn into the lungs in a process called inspiration. Inspiration is when your ribcage expands via the intercostal muscles, and your diaphragm contracts. Your lungs then expand to create an area of low pressure, so that air rushes in. During expiration, your diaphragm relaxes to its original dome shape, and the lungs get deflated, causing the ribcage to get smaller. This forces the air out due to high pressure. When you inhale, the air travels from your nose or mouth and down to the lungs via the pharynx, larynx, and then the trachea. From the trachea, the air then travels from your bronchi to your bronchioles, and into alveolus, where gaseous exchange happens. Gaseous exchange takes place in the alveoli, where the oxygen in the air is exchanged in blood vessels called capillaries with carbon dioxide in a process called diffusion. This is when the low density of carbon swaps with the high density of oxygen through the enormous, yet 1 cell thin surface area of the alveoli. The carbon dioxide is then exhaled out. The oxygen in our blood vessels are essential to fuel our organs and cells. They do this by reacting with the glucose gained from eating food to create energy. The oxygenated blood from our lungs is pumped back to the heart through the pulmonary vein in what is called the pulmonary system. This is made up of the pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Entering from the left atrium of the heart, the blood trickles down to the left ventricle. This is where the heart pumps the blood around the body, transporting with it oxygen and nutrients. The blood is transported to the rest of the body through what is called the aorta system. The aorta system contains the aorta systemic and the vena cava. Unlike the pulmonary system, which transports blood from the heart to the lungs and back, the aorta system transports blood around the body and back. The aorta systemic is an artery in which transports blood to the rest of the body. The blood reaches to muscles via the capillaries. Capillaries are small blood vessels which connect arteries and veins. After the oxygen and nutrients in the blood have been used, the deoxygenated blood is transported back to the heart through the vena cava. It enters the heart from the right atrium to the right ventricle, where it is then pumped to the lung to be oxygenated again. It travels through the pulmonary artery to the capillaries in which surrounds the alveolus, where it will restart its circulation of the body again. This is called the circulatory system. By Sajjan Rana.